As the holidays approach and the magic of Christmas fills the air, we can't help but feel the warmth of nostalgia. One film that never fails to capture the spirit of the season is Home Alone, a timeless classic that has become as much a part of Christmas tradition. As the countdown to Christmas begins, let's take a trip down memory lane and revisit the cast members who brought Home Alone to life, then and now. From the legendary Macaulay Culkin, who stole our hearts as the clever young hero, to the unforgettable faces of his quirky family. We're diving into how these stars look back in 1990 and where they are today. Whether they've become Hollywood legends or stayed out of the spotlight, these cast members helped make Home Alone the timeless holiday classic we all know and love. So grab your hot cocoa, get comfy, and let's rediscover the magic of Home Alone through the faces that made it unforgettable. Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McCallister. Macaulay Culkin's portrayal of Kevin McCallister in Home Alone became the heart of one of the most beloved holiday classics of all time. At just 9 years old, Culkin charmed audiences worldwide with his mischievous wit, resourcefulness, and unforgettable scream as he defended his home against two bumbling burglars. One of the most nostalgic scenes from the film is when Kevin sets up a series of hilarious traps for Harry and Marv, culminating in the iconic paint can scene that still leaves fans laughing every holiday season. Culkin reprised his role in Home Alone 2: Lost to New York, where Kevin's clever antics took Manhattan by storm. After the runaway success of Home Alone, Culkin quickly became one of the most recognizable child stars in Hollywood. He appeared in the black or white music video by Michael Jackson, further solidifying his global stardom. Culkin expanded his acting range with roles in My Girl, 1991, the dark thriller The Good Son, 1993, and comedic hits like Richie Rich, 1994. In 1995, Culkin took a hiatus from acting, stepping away from the spotlight for nearly a decade. His return in the early 2000s included indie films like Party Monster, 2003, and Saved, 2004, where he proved his ability to take on unconventional roles. Not just confined to acting, Culkin dabbled in music, founding the anti-folk band The Pizza Underground in 2012. Recent years have marked a resurgence in his career. He starred in Seth Green's Changeland 2019 and made a notable appearance in American Horror Story, Double Feature 2021. His voice acting in Kid Cudi's animated special Intergalactic 2022 showcased yet another dimension of his talent. Culkin's achievements reached a milestone on December 1st, 2023, when he received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Now 44 years old, Culkin balances his career and family life with partner Brenda Song and their two sons. With 1.9 million Instagram followers, he continues to captivate fans old and new, proving his enduring legacy as an entertainer. Joe Pesci as Harry Lime, keep the change. "You filthy animal." No, Harry Lime didn't say it, but Joe Pesci's portrayal of the hot-headed, endlessly unlucky burglar in Home Alone made us all laugh until our sides hurt. Whether it's Harry taking an iron to the face or slipping on icy stairs, Pesci delivered comedy gold as one half of the Wet Bandits. Who could forget his hilarious frustration when Kevin's ingenious traps turned his burglary plans into a slapstick nightmare? Harry Lime may have been tough, but in Home Alone, he was no match for an 8-year-old genius and a house full of booby traps. Joe Pesci's role in Home Alone might be a comedic masterpiece, but his career extends far beyond holiday hijinks. Known for portraying intense, volatile characters, Pesci earned acclaim for his collaborations with Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese in cinematic classics like Raging Bull, 1980, Goodfellas, 1990, which won him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, and Casino, 1995. Pesci's versatility is unmatched. He balanced gritty crime dramas with comedy, starring in hits like My Cousin Vinny, 1992, and the Lethal Weapon franchise. Even in music, Pesci left his mark, releasing 3 studio albums, including Vincent LaGuardia Gambini Sings Just For You, 1998, a playful nod to his My Cousin Vinny character. In 2019, Pesci Pesci came out of semi-retirement for Scorsese's The Irishman, showcasing his nuanced talent as a quiet, calculating mob boss, a performance that earned him an Oscar nomination. Now 81 years old, Joe Pesci remains a Hollywood icon, effortlessly blending tough guy grit with comedic genius. Daniel Stern as Marv Merchants. Why the hell did you take your shoes off? If Harry Lime was the brains, well, kind of. Marv Merchants was undoubtedly the clumsy comic relief we all loved in Home Alone. Daniel Stern's portrayal of Marv, half of the bungling wet bandits, was pure comedic brilliance. Whether getting smacked with a paint can or shrieking in terror as a tarantula crawled across his face, yes, it was real. Stern made Marv's pain our endless laughter. Who could forget his high-pitched screams and over-the-top reactions that have become synonymous with holiday nostalgia? Daniel Stern's post-Home Alone career is a testament to his range and creativity. He directed episodes of the beloved series The Wonder Years and helmed the 1993 sports comedy Rookie of the Year, showcasing his talent behind the camera. He also took a more serious turn in the black comedy Very Bad Things, 1998, proving he could handle darker roles just as well. In recent years, Stern brought his unique charm to projects like Netflix, Game Over, Man, 2018, and Hulu's Shrill, where he played the supportive and endearing father of the main character. Beyond acting, Stern is a talented artist and sculptor, frequently sharing his stunning creations with his 201,000 Instagram followers. Now 67 years old, Daniel Stern continues to delight fans, whether through his on-screen roles or his artistic endeavors. But to us, he'll always be the man who hilariously proved that stepping on Christmas ornaments barefoot might just be the worst idea ever. Devin Ratray, Buzz McCallister. Kevin, I wouldn't let you sleep in my room if you were growing on my ass. Devin Ratray's Buzz McCallister delivered some of the most hilariously mean lines that perfectly captured the essence of an older sibling tormenting his younger brother. As Kevin's obnoxious big brother, Buzz was the epitome of teenage mischief, hoarding junk food, flaunting his pet tarantula, and of course, keeping a stash of dirty magazines in his room. One of Buzz's standout moments that fans will never forget is his boastful description of his girlfriend. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof! That framed photo became a comedic highlight of the film, and who could forget the chaos caused by Buzz's pet tarantula, which later played a pivotal role in helping Kevin outsmart the wet bandits. At just 13 years old, Devin Ratray captured the humor and chaos of the classic Home Alone, but his career didn't stop there. Ratray went on to showcase his acting chops in popular films and TV series. He appeared in the critically acclaimed Nebraska, 2013, and the suspenseful revenge thriller Blue Ruin, 2013. More recently, Ratray shined in the blockbuster Hustlers, 2019, alongside Jennifer Lopez, and in Steven Soderbergh's tech thriller Kimi, 2022. Ratray also made a memorable appearance as Alfred Hawthorne Hill in the Better Call Saul episode Breaking Bad, proving his versatility as an actor. Now 47 years old, Devin Ratray remains a fan favorite, especially for those who still crack up at his buzzworthy antics. Catherine O'Hara as Kate McCallister. Catherine O'Hara's iconic scream as Kate McCallister remains one of the most memorable moments in cinematic history. As Kevin's frantic and fiercely determined mother, O'Hara perfectly portrayed the blend of panic, guilt, and maternal love that defined her character in Home Alone, 1990, and its sequel Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, 1992. Her role as Kate was the emotional backbone of the films, balancing the laugh-out-loud chaos with heartfelt urgency as she fought tooth and nail to reunite with her son. One scene that still tugs at fans' heartstrings is Kate's desperate attempt to make it back to Kevin by hitching a ride with Gus Polinski in his polka band. Her comedic yet touching determination in this moment cemented her as the ultimate movie mom. And of course, her tearful reunion with Kevin at the end of the first movie brought the perfect emotional payoff after all the hilarious chaos. Her career skyrocketed after Home Alone, solidifying her reputation as one of the most talented and versatile actresses in Hollywood. She lent her voice to iconic characters like Sally in The Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993, and brought her comedic brilliance to Christopher Guest's mockumentary films, including Best in Show, 2000, and A Mighty Wind, 2003. In recent years, she captivated audiences with her role as the delightfully eccentric Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek, 2015 to 2020, earning her both an Emmy and a Golden Globe. Fans are eagerly awaiting her return as Delia Dietz in the highly anticipated sequel, Beetlejuice, 2024. Now 74 years old, Catherine O'Hara continues to shine as a beloved star, enchanting audiences with her unmatched charm and talent. Angela Goethals as Linny McCallister. Kevin, you're what the French call les incompetents. Angela Goethals brought teenage sass to perfection as Linny McCallister, Kevin's older sister, in Home Alone, 1990. Her snarky one-liners and classic sibling disdain helped capture the chaotic dynamic of the McCallister family. Linny's sharp wit and casual taunts made her a memorable part of the ensemble cast, adding to the film's charm and humor. One of Linny's standout moments is her delivery of the sarcastic les incompetents line. Fans still chuckle at her biting yet hilarious sibling rivalry with Kevin, encapsulating the universal experience of family banter during the holidays. After Home Alone, Angela Goethals continued to shine in the entertainment industry. She won an Obie Award at just 14 for her role in the off-Broadway production of The Good Times Are Killing Me, 1991. She played the lead in the sitcom Phenom, 1993, and had a small but memorable role in Jerry Maguire, 1996. After earning a BA in French from Vassar College in 1999, Goethals returned to acting with notable roles, including a recurring appearance on 24 and a critically acclaimed performance in the black comedy horror Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, 2006. Now 47, Angela Goethals has shifted her focus to family life, raising her 3 children, Brooklyn, Tegan, and Tristram, with her husband. Although she has taken a step back from acting, she's found a creative outlet as an audiobook narrator and hasn't ruled out returning to the theater or film in the future. Fans still hold a soft spot for her as the sarcastic and unforgettable Linny McCallister. John Hurd as Peter McCallister. As the quintessential 90s movie dad, John Hurd brought warmth and relatability to the role of Peter McCallister, the often distracted yet loving father in Home Alone, 1990, and its sequel. Playing the head of the chaotic McCallister household, Hurd perfectly embodied the essence of a busy, well-meaning parent who only realizes the enormity of their oversight, leaving their youngest son behind after it's too late. While much of the action in Home Alone revolves around Kevin, Peter's presence is essential to the story. His briefcase mix-up at the airport leads to the family's frantic misadventure in Paris, setting the stage for Kevin's solo journey. Hurd's subtle humor and genuine concern for Kevin resonate throughout the film, grounding the comedic chaos in heartfelt reality. John Hurd's career spanned 4 decades, with notable performances in films like Big, 1988, where he played Tom Hanks's rival, and The Pelican Brief, 1993. His Emmy-nominated role in The Sopranos showcased his versatility, proving his ability to excel in both drama and comedy. Television audiences also remember him for his roles in Prison Break and The Client. Hurd passed away in 2017 at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His portrayal of Peter McCallister remains a cherished part of Home Alone's magic, a role that continues to evoke nostalgia for countless fans every holiday season. Kieran Culkin as Fuller McCallister. Kieran Culkin brought an unforgettable charm to his role as Fuller McCallister, Kevin McCallister's younger cousin, in Home Alone, 1990. Though his screen time was limited, Fuller left a lasting impression thanks to his mischievous smile, iconic glasses, and hilarious reputation for wetting the bed if he drank too much soda. An inside joke that resonated with audiences of all ages. Fuller was often seen as the slightly awkward, playful cousin who added an extra layer of hilarity to the McCallister family chaos. Whether it was his innocent yet teasing demeanor or the memorable line, "He's gonna pee all over me," when Kevin lamented sharing a bed with Fuller, the young Kieran Culkin stole scenes effortlessly. From this small yet impactful role, Kieran went on to carve out a remarkable career. His breakout role in Igby Goes Down, 2002, earned him critical acclaim and a Golden Globe nomination. He became a household name for his portrayal of the cunning yet vulnerable Roman Roy in HBO's Succession, 2018 to 2023, a performance that earned him an Emmy and a Golden Globe. Culkin's versatility shines through in films like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, 2010, and the 2023 animated series Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. His Broadway performances, including This Is Our Youth, further solidify his place as a multifaceted actor. Now 42, Kieran shares a beautiful family life with his wife, Jazz Charton, and their two children, Kinsey and Wilder. Looking back, Fuller McCallister might have been just the beginning of a remarkable journey, but his quirky antics in Home Alone remain a nostalgic delight for fans worldwide. Hilary Wolf as Megan McCallister. Hilary Wolf delivered a memorable performance as Megan McCallister, one of Kevin's older sisters in Home Alone, 1990. At just 12 years old, Wolf perfectly embodied the quintessential older sibling, exuding a mix of exasperation and sass that resonated with viewers. Megan was part of the boisterous McCallister household, contributing to the chaos and comedic tension that set the stage for Kevin's unforgettable adventure. As Megan, Hilary Wolf played the slightly aloof, sarcastic sister who didn't hold back from teasing Kevin. One of her most memorable moments comes when she delivers the iconic line, "You're what the French call les incompetents," further showcasing the playful sibling rivalry in the film. Megan's character, though a small part of the larger ensemble, helped establish the dynamic of a big, bustling family, which was crucial to the movie's charm. After Home Alone and its sequel, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, 1992, Hilary Wolf transitioned from acting to pursue a remarkable career in judo. She became a world-class athlete, winning the World Judo Championships for juniors in 1994 and representing the United States in the 1996 and 2000 Summer Olympics. Competing in the women's 48-kilogram and 52-kilogram categories, her dedication to the sport was as inspiring as her time on screen. Now 47, Hilary lives in Colorado Springs with her husband, Chris Saba, and their two sons, Michael and Dylan. Together, they run the Rocky Mountain Wrestling Club, fostering a love for sports and young athletes. While her days as Megan McCallister are a fond memory for fans, Hilary Wolf's story exemplifies how one can excel in multiple arenas, from Hollywood to the Olympics. Roberts Blossom as Marley. In Home Alone, 1990, Roberts Blossom brought to life one of the film's most memorable and heartwarming characters, Old Man Marley. At the age of 73 during the filming, Blossom portrayed the reclusive, misunderstood neighbor who was initially feared by young Kevin McCallister. Known for his intimidating appearance and rumors of being a bad guy, Marley turned out to be one of the film's unsung heroes. Old Man Marley, with his snow shovel and eerie silence, serves as one of the film's early sources of tension. Kevin, hearing ominous tales about him, believes that Marley might be a killer. However, as the story unfolds, it becomes clear that Marley is a gentle soul who simply wants to reconcile with his estranged son. His heartwarming final moment, when he shares a tender reunion with his son, provides one of the film's most emotional scenes. It also demonstrates the theme of forgiveness, showing that people like Marley are often misunderstood and deserve a second chance. While Home Alone remains his most iconic role, Roberts Blossom's career spanned several decades. His versatility as an actor led him to roles in films like Christine, 1983, directed by John Carpenter, in Doc Hollywood, 1991, alongside Michael J. Fox. He also starred in Always, 1989, and appeared in The Quick and the Dead, 1995, alongside Sharon Stone and Leonardo DiCaprio, marking his final film role. Roberts Blossom passed away in 2011 at the age of 87 from cerebrovascular disease. However, his portrayal of Old Man Marley lives on as one of the most beloved characters in Home Alone. His heartfelt performance proved that even the most solitary characters have stories worth telling, and his emotional arc is a standout in a film filled with laughs and holiday cheer. If you love this stroll down Home Alone memory lane, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more then and now insights on your favorite movies and stars. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for watching and have a merry Home Alone-filled Christmas.